we go. Prieto Part 2. FSBOs.
Let's go. All right, started. Triple dollar on.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Perfect. Where's the script?
Mark.
Hey, Mark. Good morning. This is Jason. I'm calling about your home for sale. Is this still for sale?
What for sale? I'm sorry.
I'm calling about your house for sale. I mean your property. You have a piece of land here in
Property. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have a home for sale, but I've got a good bit of different parcels for sale. Yeah, the one you might have seen is it's.
Hello. I don't know what happened there. He went away. Lost him.
Call him back.
Hello, Edgar.
Sí.
Edgar, Jason Prieto aquí. Te estoy llamando sobre la casa que tiene aquí en la Turkey Lane.
There it is.
¿Está disponible todavía?
Sí, está disponible. La estoy terminando este fin de semana ahí.
¿La está remodelando?
Ya está remodelada, está toda nueva.
Ah, qué bueno, qué bueno. ¿Y tú eres invertista por aquí en la área?
Sí, en esa área ya no sirve. Estoy más al sur.
Más al sur, ¿para qué parte te estás mudando?
No, yo no me mudo. Yo vivo en Broward County.
Oh, tú vives en Broward County.
Yo invierto en todo el estado de la Florida.
Oh, ok. Pues mi llamada, señor, porque yo soy un agente de real estate aquí en la área. Y estaba llamando a ver si podría ver la casa, conocerte y a ver si podemos trabajar juntos.
La voy ahorita. Yo me puse en Craigslist por ahora. No. Sí, la puse en Craigslist por ahora. ¿Tú por dónde vives?
Yo aquí en la Poiciana.
Ah, tú vives en el área entonces.
Sí, yo soy de la área, yo soy bien activo aquí, trabajo con una compañía que se llama Keller Williams y nosotros vendemos muchas propiedades.
Coño, como 100 gente ha llamado a Kelly Williams.
Si somos la compañía más grande del mundo, señor.
Me tienen fundido el teléfono que ya no sé ni qué decir.
Bueno, no tiene que decir nada, solo me tiene que dar la invitación para yo pasar.
La cosa es que estoy trabajando en Broward. Yo para fin de semana voy para allá porque, ¿cómo se llama? Le quiero hacer un marketing porque me han hecho ofertas, pero quiero estar seguro que no voy a venderlo. Porque tú entiendes, porque yo sé cómo trabaja la fórmula. Eso no hay que ponerle números como loco.
No, es verdad.
If I want to sell, I want to get the area.
That's right. Lo que te escucho diciendo es que tú quieres trabajar con un profesional que sabe de la área y sabe del mercado para obviamente conseguirte el más dinero posible, ¿verdad? Sobre la venta.
Sobre la venta, claro, sí, no, porque llama una fila de gente que no sabe dónde están parados.
No, hay mucho real
estate.
estate.
Me dicen, no, pero esa casa está más o menos así. ¿Cómo tú sabes que está más o menos así, mira, si tú no has visto ni la casa?
Eso es correcto. Edgar, suena como una persona inteligente y que sabe la área muy bien y sabe el mercado. Quisiera pasar y hablar más contigo ahí en la casa para yo verla y para ver si nos podemos entender mejor. ¿A qué hora sábado vas a estar disponible?
Yo voy a estar trabajando ahí el fin de semana, como te digo.
Okay.
El domingo me voy, pero yo llego para allá. Yo le diría que si vas a pasar, pásate un sábado.
Ok, ¿este sábado te funciona?
Sí, porque voy a estar trabajando, entonces, ¿qué pasa? Que voy a estar trabajando y créeme, lo que me voy a sentir pena que no te voy a atender.
Sí, te entiendo. Yo te entiendo. Sí.
Y ya para el sábado, digamos que ya para el sábado, como para el mediodía, porque yo ya donde yo ya eso tiene que estar terminado.
Ok.
Porque el contenedor está hoy y estoy limpiando y botando, ya le cortaron la grama y todo.
Ok, so el sábado puedo pasar.
Tú tienes la dirección, tú manejas por ahí, date cuenta y eso, yo
Sí. Yeah. Saturday.
You got the address.
I got the address, but will you be there at 10 a.m. Saturday?
Ya no, voy a estar allá los jueves, viernes y sábado trabajando. El domingo en la mañana arranco para acá, nuevamente para Miami, para estar de acá.
Ah, ok. ¿Y el viernes? ¿Puedo pasar el viernes?
No, es que lo que te digo, no te voy a atender como debo. Yo voy a estar trabajando.
I got you. Okay.
Y yo cuando trabajo, yo soy un guajiro, yo no soy de escritorio, I'm a contractor.
Sí, ya te entiendo. Sí.
Lo mío es herramienta en mano, darle para adelante y no me gusta hablar mucho.
No.
Soy del campo.
¿De qué parte tú eres?
De Ecuador.
De Ecuador, ecuatoriano, yeah. ¿De qué parte de Ecuador?
De la parte entre la costa y la montaña, ahí, donde están las mujeres más lindas del país.
Donde las mujeres más lindas, qué bueno. Mira, entonces nos vemos el sábado a las 10. ¿Tú vas a estar disponible?
Sí, ya, llégate como a mediodía mejor.
Ok, mediodía mejor.
No sé si lo puedo estar matado trabajando.
Sí, te entiendo. No, te entiendo.
You got my number, you can text me, porque ahora te lo cogí porque estaba esperando otra llamada.
Sí, ok, yo no te quiero molestar mucho, yo sé que estás ocupado, pero si me das el chancecito, puedo pasar el sábado a las 12 y nos vemos y hablamos mejor.
Está bien, como tú quieras. Tú pásate que yo voy a estar. Imagínate que hay muchos van a pasar por ahí.
Ah, sí, ok.
¿Entiendes? Y llegar en la dirección, yo voy a estar ahí en el weekend y unas cosas.
Ok, ¿y cuánto?
El Realty mío acá abajo. Ese cobra con un caballo. Todas las propiedades que yo doy me las vende.
Ok, ya tú tienes un real estate agent que tú vas a trabajar.
Acá abajo, sí. Ese me trabaja acá abajo en Miami.
Oh, Miami. Ok, pero aquí no tiene uno como él, ¿verdad?
No, como él no.
No. No, ok, pues nos tenemos que conocer. Nos tenemos que conocer.
Yo tengo allá en Kissimmee, tengo 3 propiedades.
Ok. No, está bien.
Pero esta estuvo rentada, pero mi esposa decidió, you know what, let's go sell this one.
Yeah, so you have 3 properties in Kissimmee, right?
Yeah, ahí cerca donde tú estás, ahí funciona.
Sí, cerca de donde yo estoy, perfecto. Sí, no, yo conozco la área muy bien y trabajo aquí, el sábado cuando nos conocemos, yo creo que nos va a ir bien para los dos, y si nos va, pues todos trabajamos juntos, y si no, pues nos conocemos como quiera. Pero para lo que yo oigo, tú eres un trabajador bien duro, y a mí me gusta trabajar con gente inteligente y trabajadores como ustedes.
Mira, a propósito, si tú tienes un appraisal, let me know too, porque me gustaría a ver si le hago un appraisal a la casa, todo eso también, y sabemos mejor el número también.
¿Cuál es el email tuyo para yo enviarte algo? ¿Cuál es el email tuyo para yo enviarte algo?
De David, ok, te repito, Edgar, de David, B de bueno, A de Armando, EDBA.
EDBA, ajá.
1962.
Ok.
gmail.com.
Beautiful. Ok. Tengo miedo unas análisis.
Escúchame.
Yo me llamo Jason Prieto.
Jacob.
Jason. Jason.
Ok.
No, Jason, pero como se escribe Jason. Sí.
Jacob.
Yeah, sí.
Jason. Mira, Jason, coño, no, el amigo mío es Jason. El pelotero de los Cardenales, sobre todo.
Oh, yeah? Wow.
What personality type is this guy?
Wow.
Jason Ward.
Oh, wow. He's a driver.
La casa no es concreta, solo es trailer, es full concrete.
Full concrete. Sí, está bien.
Está remodelada toda completa. Piso, todo.
Come on, what personality type is this?
Hecho nuevo. Todo nuevo. El AC brand new, el septic tank, yo mismo, todo está brand new.
Ok. No, perfecto, pues yo paso por ahí el sábado a las 12 y hablamos mejor.
El lote es not de 6 acres plus.
Wow. Yeah.
Por eso te digo que la gente cuando va no sabe nada porque cree que es una casita 3 nomás. No, that's not a house.
Sí.
That's a house with acres.
Sí. Y cuando yo pase por ahí, ¿qué es un precio más o menos que tú estás pensando?
Más o menos yo estoy, si la casa esa, Mickey Mouse, están por ahí a 300, 400, imagínate, que me den de $500,000 para arriba la suerte.
Ok, está como por los 500.
Y ese acre es tan limpio, no es que acre de matorrales, no. Si tú ves en Craigslist, I'm pretty sure of Craigslist, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Craigslist.
Yeah. I saw on Craigslist.
Sweet interpret for them.
Y tiene un bar hecho para 8 caballos y todo eso.
Wow. Se oye como tremenda casa. Suena como su tremenda casa.
Tremenda casa,
Sí.
tremenda casa. Como te digo, ya nosotros con mi esposa nosotros estamos de retirada, no queremos el lío de ir de aquí para allá.
No, ya te entiendo. Right. Sí. Ok, señor, pues. Sí. No te voy a coger más de tiempo. Si te voy a enviar un mensaje para que te recuerdes de mí, para nos vernos el sábado como a las 12, ¿ok, señor?
Dale, tírate para ahí, o me llama, como sea, como te digo, porque voy a estar yo trabajando.
Sí, yo te voy a llamar.
Te digo, esto te cae porque cuando yo trabajo, como te repito, yo no estoy atento al teléfono, entonces estoy ahí dándole.
Sí.
Ok.
Ok, señor. Nos vemos el sábado a las 12. Bye.
Boom! That was an appointment.
That was an appointment. For sure.
Spanish speakers are gonna love that one.
Huh?
All right, give us for the non-Spanish speaking people what happened there.
So I hit him with the script, but you sound like a very smart person, but in Spanish. He's an investor, active investor from Miami. You know, naturally, I know what he's doing. The deals are drying up in those hotter markets, so they're coming inland now. And there's a lot of out-of-town investors, but with that, they don't have a lot of connections in the area. So a real estate agent like myself or somebody like me can go there and really maximize with someone that's actively flipping properties, you know?
Yeah,
so
did he throw, what did he throw at you on objection? It sounded like he said he knew somebody, but then...
Yeah, he said he got a real estate agent that he knows and trusts and works with, but he's in Broward County in Miami. So his MLS doesn't reach here. So he doesn't have someone like him.
Yeah.
And I see he's a driver. He's a high D. He wants to get to the chase. He kept going to the chase. He kept telling me exactly, like he was like referring to, there's a lot of agents calling him, obviously, and from Keller Williams. And he was like, well, I don't want just a Mickey Mouse agent. He kept saying Mickey Mouse agent because he's in Disney over there. So I didn't follow that, and I didn't downplay anyone. I was just like, okay, great, next.
Yeah.
So you know, I didn't want him to, you know, I didn't want it to get weird. You know, one weird conversation, another weird person on the other line.
Yeah. When they get weird, don't get weird.
Get Austin weird. Hey,
what's Austin weird? What other resistance or objections was he giving you?
The resistance he was giving me was that there was a lot of people that were just throwing numbers at him at his value. So he was just saying that he doesn't want somebody that's just going to make up a number that he doesn't think he feels comfortable with listing at.
Yeah.
That was pretty much the hardest objection. He was really easy to talk to.
He seemed high-eyed, and he was talking a lot.
Yeah, he was staying, you know, in Spanish, it's just a lot longer. He could have, in English, it would have been short of what he said. It's just a lot more words in Spanish. A lot of sí.
Hassan. Jason was saying that. Yeah. So Sweet was saying that your approvals were awesome in Spanish. Like you kept coming back and say, I want to work with somebody intelligent and smart like you. And your approvals were at a high level in Spanish.
Good, thank you.
Through the chat.
Good. Yeah, because when you have to learn every kind of language, sales language, face, your hand language, you know, us.
It's the Italian.
We talk with our hands.
Yeah. Jason's out of Florida. He's in Winter Haven. So it's East of Tampa, right?
Yeah.
East of Tampa, northwest of Orlando, right?
Yeah, I'm in between Orlando and Tampa.
In between Orlando and Tampa. That was FSBO. Yeah.
Hello?
Hello, Miss Roses?
Yes?
Hey, this is Jason Prado. I was calling about your property on Beechwood Lane. Is that still for sale?
Uh-huh. Yes, it is.
Great, excellent. I was looking at your property here, and the records indicated that it expired. Are you still considering offers?
It expired. What do you mean?
Yeah, I see it here. Oh, you just got it listed for sale by owner?
Yes.
Oh, great. Awesome. Well, I'm a real estate agent here local in the area, and I noticed, and I'm just calling all the for sale by owners to see if I can come over and possibly take a look at your property.
Do you have people that are interested in buying, or are you just trying to get my listing? Because I've had so many real estate agents call me, and they're all just trying to get me to list with them. So
I understand. I totally understand that. Everyone's calling you, trying to list. Well, you have a beautiful house. And just curious, what's more important, selling it on your own or selling it for the highest price possible?
sir, if you don't have a buyer, then I'm not going through this. I'm over all the real estate agents just trying to get me to list with them.
Great.
We're selling it by owner for a reason.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can you share the reason with me? Ms. Roses? Ms. Roses? No! It was good.
What happened to you?
I went for the close.
What happened? What just happened?
You
were like Rico.
I saw expired.
5 minutes you were Rico Suave. I don't know what's going on right now. So, okay, hey, what? I thought you were calling FSBOs. What happened?
I thought I saw her expired at one point, and then I refreshed it, and it was a FSBO. So at one point, she was expired.
Okay, look, stop thinking and just repeat, approve, and move on through the questions through the script. Because you're familiar with the script already. You just need to repeat and approve. Don't worry about what's going on outside, okay? Right. And don't get sucked into what she's saying. Just repeat, approve, and move in. Because then you went into, what did you say? Oh, my gosh. You were
the objection handler. What's more important? Yeah.
Dude, you can't close when you don't have any trust. Yes. And then because
It showed up because she hung up.
Well, yeah. Well, you tried to close before you had any rapport, and then you doubled down. You're like, "Can you tell me the motivation?" You went in for the kiss, and she's like, "No, don't kiss me." And then you're like, "Why can't I kiss you?" Like, she's not going to tell you She won't tell you the motivation if you agree. That's why the repeating and approving allows you to get that the rapport going. And look, just repeating and approving into the next question, and then allow yourself to free flow through that. But take a deep breath.
How would you have handled that if she said, "Oh my God, all these realtors calling me, everybody's just trying to list."
Oh my gosh, you got all these realtors calling you, and they're trying to just get the listing. I know that's so annoying. Those realtors can just be. I totally understand. I have to deal with them every day. And so let me ask you. I mean, right now, where are you going to move to when the property does sell? Or the first question on the script, which is, hey, I'm calling all the for sale by owners to get an idea of whether you're on the MLS or not yet. Oh, you're not? Okay, great. Repeat, approve, move. But just meet them where they're at. When you repeat and approve at a high level, then you can move on to the next question. Now, I went a little higher level because I separated myself from those realtors, right? I'm like, oh my gosh, those realtors and getting all those calls, that's got to be so annoying, even though I'm one of those people right now, right? But if I repeat and approve at a high level, then I can disassociate myself with that and then just ask the next best question. But your repeat and improve game got to be higher, and then stick to the strategy, which is the basic premise and the structure of the script. Okay?
Cool. Cool.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go. Stop trying to kiss people so fast.
That's funny.
Look. Oh, Susan's here. So you're
Campanera o campanero.
in the house.
Uh-oh. Woo, wow. Peace, peace.
Hi, thanks for calling. Leave a message. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. God bless your day.
You missed all the good stuff. We were just.
At the tone, please record your message. When you finished recording.
I don't want to leave a message.
It's a one-man show here. I'm sure he'll provide more content. Yeah. You gonna leave messages?
Sometimes.
Depends on how you feel or what?
Well, I was recording, so I didn't want to stop and leave a message. But if you want, I can leave messages.
Yeah, leave one for him.
Okay, cool.
KW. Yeah, American Network.
Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, good morning. This is Jason. I'm looking for the owner of the property for sale. Is this him?
Yes, sir.
Great, great. Hey, I'm sorry. My name is Jason. What was your name?
Bill.
Bill. Hey, Bill. I'm a local real estate agent in the area, and I was calling all the for sale by owners here to see if you're on the MLS yet. Are you on the MLS yet?
No, I'm not, and I'm not interested in her yet. I haven't got it quite ready.
No problem.
And I've had about 15 calls from different real estate agencies, and I'm going to run it through myself. But I appreciate the call.
Wow. Yeah, that's a lot of calls, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
When this property sells, what are you going to buy next? Are you going to move somewhere else or?
Yeah. I'm going to be going back and lost with the family.
Oh,
I appreciate the
do you
call.
pay lot rent there?
You have a good day.
Do you pay lot rent there?
Yes.
Oh, you do? Okay. What's the lot rent?
$500 a month.
Okay. I
It's
take
513 or something.
513. Great. Okay, I'll take a note of that. Thanks so much, Bill. Take care. Okay. Bye-bye. Well, the reason why I hung up is because I can't list that property.
Oh, why is that?
Yeah, because it has lot rent, so that's a mobile home park, so they don't own the actual lot.
Yeah.
I realized that when I started looking and I heard how he was talking.
Hey, do you have the script in front of you?
Yeah, I do.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
Are you looking at it?
Which one you want me to use? Because I have two.
FSBO script. What do you mean? Which one do I want you to use?
There's two FSBO scripts I have.
Okay. Well, look, whatever FSBO script you use, I don't care which one you use. The thing is, you're losing focus. You're losing focus. And look, when he says, look, I'm not going to go with a realtor. I know you can't list that property, but just for technicality's sake, when he says, look, I'm not going to go with a realtor, and he was trying to rush you to end the conversation. Hey, Mr. Seller, I totally understand. I get it 100%. You're not going with a realtor right now. I completely respect that. Let me ask you though, when the property, and then you can segue there, but the higher the repeating and approving, the better you can move on to the next question. Okay, I get it, because he's associating the conversation continuing with doing business with you. So when you can disassociate that and approve it at a high level, that you respect him, that you understand, that you appreciate, that that's not the agenda, then you can move on to the next question. And and if he's motivated, he'll follow up. He'll follow through.
Okay. All right. Repeat and approve.
Repeat, approve. And
repeat, approve, move.
Is the script in front of you or is it on the side?
It is. It's in front of me.
Okay.
Like right here.
All right.
I just have a lot more, but I'm focused on this one. I'm gonna go straight down the line here.
Repeat, approve, move, baby. High level.
Park.
All right. When they say hello, make sure to say hello like they say hello. Okay.
Okay.
Hello.
Here.
Hi. Yes. Don't forget to say you're a realtor.
That was a bad number. Hello? Hello? Miss Tanner? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm calling about the property for sale. Is it still available?
We just got an offer yesterday on it.
Oh, awesome. Did you accept it?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Uh-huh.
You got an offer that you,
So as long as everything goes through.
great,
I'm
great.
curious.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. I'm curious, what did you sell it for?
I don't know the final stuff on it yet. I
Oh, so you're
haven't.
still negotiating.
Oh, awesome. Great. So are you still negotiating?
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing it. We're in the middle of doing all
Okay,
that.
go back into the script. Get back
Okay.
into the script.
Great. Well, what was the current asking price?
210.
210? Awesome. Great, 210. And how did you guys come to that price?
I don't know. Just I have a realtor, so.
Oh, you do have a
Are you
realtor.
interested, or is there a reason why I called?
Yeah, right. I'm a local real estate agent, and when the property sells,
Okay.
where are you
Yeah,
guys
no,
moving to?
I have it listed through somebody.
You have it listed with
We already
somebody?
have property.
Oh, okay. You already
Yeah.
purchased a property?
We bought property months ago. So thank you, though. I appreciate it.
Very good. You're welcome.
Okay. She was unclear. I mean, that's where getting clarity on the upfront, where you're on the MLS yet? You asked that. Didn't you ask that?
Well, no, I didn't ask that question.
You didn't ask
No.
that. Look, that right there. That's why following the script, right? She goes, you on the MLS yet? And then she gets clarity around that because she's like, I'm FSBO and I got a realtor. What's going on here?
Yeah.
Because look, they're going to BS because they want to try to get you off the phone. Even when she said, well, we had the offer. Well, we're still negotiating. Well, what's going on? Like, what are you doing? Like, and so I have to earn that trust first. And
Right.
even if I'm saying, oh, you have an offer already?
Right.
Well, I don't believe her yet, so I'm going to keep asking questions. Oh, you have an offer. That's great. So let me ask you, are you still accepting backup offers? So what's the plan B if that offer falls through? So what was your current asking? What was your asking price? That was a good segue to keep
really
the
good.
conversation rolling. Repeat, approve, repeat, approve, repeat, approve. Just try following the script. Just try it.
I don't know why I'm having an issue. I usually always follow it.
You know what's amazing is that this guy takes for sale by owner listings left and right.
I sound like a freaking rookie, though.
You sound like a mook. What's going on over there?
Moo. Hey. Hey. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hey, Andrew?
Yes, how can I help you?
Hey, Andrew. This is Jason Prado. I was calling about your property for sale. Is it still available?
Which one?
The one for sale by owner on Lake Cannon?
Tell him you're a realtor.
No, I'm taking that off market.
Oh, awesome. What made you decide to take it off the market, Andrew?
I mean, I'm an agent, so I'm just messing around with it. To be honest with you,
cool.
My neighbor's house is listed, so I listed it for $1 less.
Oh yeah, you're talking about 409?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just sold that property actually. We're on the contract.
Okay.
Yeah. What brokers do you work with?
Which property are you talking about? The Lake Cannon property?
Yeah. You said you're a real estate agent?
The neighbor's house is listed for $390, so I listed mine for $1 less.
Oh, awesome. Cool. So, are you going to list it on the MLS or are you not on the MLS yet?
Yeah, I'll probably put it on MLS if I get serious about selling it.
You usually handle listings? Are you an investor or what?
You usually handle your own listings or you're an investor?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
cool. How long have you been investing?
Sorry?
How long have you been investing in the area?
I can hardly hear you, dude. Your phone is killing me. Maybe it's my phone.
How long have you been investing in the area? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, about 5 years.
Oh, awesome. Cool. What do you do, holds or you do mostly flips?
Yeah, we do new builds, fix and flip, and buy and hold.
Awesome.
What are your thoughts on having a realtor handle all the listing crap for you?
Are you actively buying still? Like if we had a good deal?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Cool. What are your thoughts on, what are your,
Buying.
oh, always buying. Great, great, great. Hey, what are your thoughts about having a real estate agent handle all those deals for you?
I mean, I've considered it. I mean, if you bring us a deal, we'll buy it. You know, that's pretty simple. As far as our listing inventory goes, it's a major responsibility. So, you know, it would require many conversations.
Awesome.
Great.
Yeah,
Why don't we have a conversation about how putting something
Great.
together?
yeah, I'd love to have a conversation about putting something together with you. What area do you work out of? Here in Winter Haven?
Lakeland and Winter Haven.
Oh, cool. Awesome. That's cool. I'm really active in the area. I'd love to meet you, sit down. Maybe we can put something together and work together.
Yeah, I mean, you're welcome to stop by our office. You know, we have a pretty good handle on all of our listings right now, but you know, having somebody watch the MLS for me is fine. So,
Do you have other realtors doing the business for you, or are you handling that all yourself?
whoever is scanning MLS and finding deals for us, you know, we're happy to use them on whatever deal they represent us for.
Okay.
So I would say start the relationship with a deal, and then if we work well together, the sky's the limit.
Yeah,
What-
let's get together and talk about it. We'll figure it
Yeah,
out.
let's get together and talk about it because I think that it's going to work out great for the both of us because I'm actively, you know, finding great deals that are off market versus, you know, and also helping investors just like yourself with the MLS and the listings and all that other stuff that goes with that. So I think it sounds good. I think it's a good idea for us to get together. What day works good for you? This week good or is next week better?
I mean,
15, 20 minutes.
probably do Friday.
Friday? Perfect.
Okay.
Friday, what time is good for you?
I would say lunch would be good.
Perfect. Lunch. Yeah, I like lunch. Hey, would you like to meet at your office or did you want to go out and have some lunch?
Just send me a timer. Just send me a time around lunchtime and find a place downtown.
Sure. You want to meet at the Fire?
Maybe Peter Pit or whatever. What's that?
You ever been to the Fire in downtown Winter Haven? Or would you want me to come
I'm
to?
from Lakeland. You work out at Winter Haven?
Well, I have two offices in Winter Haven, one in Lakeland downtown as well. I can meet you in the Lakeland. I can meet you at Peter Potter. That's okay. Would that work for you?
Yeah. Send a Lakeland address. Send a place in Lakeland.
Okay, perfect. And I'm gonna send you a time and a location downtown Lakeland. Okay, Friday.
All right. Sounds good.
Thanks for taking my call, Andrew. Have a great week.
All right. No problem.
Take care.
All right,
Bye-bye.
Yep. Bye.
All right. Time out. Let me know when you're ready after your notes.
I'm ready.
Okay. All right. Look, stay curious. Stay curious. First of all, this guy's, I never know when somebody, I've listed other realtors' properties, right? Because look, this guy's running a business. So how much does he really want to deal with listings? Probably not that much, right? So that's where I was trying to pepper you to ask him, so what's going on? You got other realtors handling the listings? Is it just you? What are your thoughts around not having to deal with listings and just going out and getting more deals? I use that QA, that questions analysis around who, what, when, where, how, why with what's going on. And I stop thinking about trying to set the appointment. Dude, if you have a good enough conversation, the appointment will just come. It will just come. I don't have to convince them or try to sell them on anything. But because in this scenario, I had to take a complete detour and I go, wait, what's going on with your business? What are you doing? What are you up to? How's that work? And when do you do that? And why is that important? And then I stay focused on what's going on with his operation, because does this guy really want to go out there and list properties and deal with that crap?
No.
No. No, but not because, see, when I stay fixed on the who, what, when, where, how, why with the situation and motivation. How many times have I said this? Situation and motivation. Stay focused on that, not on closing. People are closing too fast, too soon. And then when I don't have trust, because he was still a little leery. Did you hear him? He goes, Jason, look, find me a deal. And that's a way we could kind of work together.
Start a relationship. Yeah.
But look, he didn't shut the door because he goes, well, that would be a way for us to develop a relationship. Door's not closed. I could actually maybe list property for this guy. And if I proved my worth, which actually Jason does a lot of investing, dude, you have something to bring to the table as far as your eye for investments, how much you're actually out there. But then you got to hit pain points. And the pain point for this guy was, you really want to be doing work with listings? You're trying to put deals together. This is not where you want to be. And when you ask good think, feel questions, like I peppered you on, I go, ask him what his thoughts are on having to deal with all that listing. And I said crap on purpose, all that listing crap. Maybe you don't say crap, but all that listing stuff. I mean, man, I mean, that's not really where you want to be, is it? And he goes, no, because you know his mindset as an investor. You got a lot to bring to the table for that guy. But I can't be breathing. I can't have commission breath with what I want and how I can help. I mean, I have to be able to come from an angle that alleviates pain or brings pleasure to this guy. Staying rooted in the question of what's going on with your business. And then, all right, how am I going to solve a problem for him? How am I going to bring service to him? How am I going to bring value to him? But saying it without commission breath, that's the trick. That's the art, really.
And you heard it too, that you want to do the bare minimum amount of work. Set the house next to me, listed $1 less. I didn't feel like doing anything else.
Yeah. That's great. So TJ's an investor too. TJ goes, he's an investor agent. TJ goes, yeah, you heard it in his voice. He goes, yeah, I listed it for $1 less because I didn't want to.
Yeah, I didn't want to do any of the work to see what it was worth.
I didn't want to do any of the work to see what it was worth. He doesn't want to do that work.
He's probably not an agent.
He might be, but I think it's regardless of whether he's.
I asked him the company, and he didn't tell me what company he was working with.
Yeah.
Most people say they're agents.
Yeah, I mean honestly that's not that important. Like whether he's an agent or not is.
Right. I'm pretty sure he's not an agent because he wouldn't have spoken that long to me. He would have said it. He would have handled that conversation a lot differently.
Yeah, and look.
But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
No.
Smart people are going to throw smoke bombs at you and say things that aren't necessarily true or to confuse you so that you'll go away. Because
Correct.
That's what happens with the amateurs. The amateurs get lost in conversations and there's so much freaking money on the table. People are getting confused because they don't know how to stay in the conversation. This guy could be multiple deals. He could even be an investor partner.
That's right.
I mean, possibly. I'm not.
Yeah.
That's good.
I'm taking him to lunch on Friday.
You better be buying.
No, we'll split the check. Just kidding. Depends how the conversation goes. Just kidding.
Yeah, you'll pay what? Ask him if he can pay $1 less.
I'll pay $1.
Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna tie it up right there, man, because we're getting close to finish.
Cool.
All right.
Cool.
All right. Was that helpful?
That was awesome, man. I'm sorry I didn't do better, but that was amazing.
Look, you're doing a lot of business already. This is a testament to people who can see that if you just engage more conversations more often. Look, one thing I love about you, Jason, is that your humility, honestly, to put yourself out there. And sometimes, and you know it, where you don't put yourself in the best light because you're just out there and you're brute forcing effort. And you know that. We've had these conversations, and that in itself is still yielding awesome results because you do it at such a massive level, and you're not focused on, man, that didn't sound right, or oh man, I don't even know what you don't focus on the negativity or what's not happening. You're focused on just what can I do and how can I take a step forward. Now imagine what your businesses would look like with intentional focus on how to master your communication at an even higher level, so that number one, the efficiency in your conversations 10x's, right? So that your ability to train the guys on your team allows them to be more efficient, and then you to spend more time more often in the places where you want to be versus trudging and trucking your ways through more of these conversations when you can have less of them and be more efficient. is I make 2 awesome phone calls today just like that. I mean, we haven't even been on the phone an hour. And imagine how much deeper I could have gone in those conversations and how much quicker I could have developed rapport and trust. And then so that when I get to those appointments, trust continues, rapport strengthens, sign contract, relationships occur. I'm just moving more efficiently and effectively.
Yeah, that would be great, dude. It would be massive.
Role play. Role play
is important. Yeah. Hey,
Okay.
tell that lady that was that firecracker in that room over there. I want to role play with her.
Oh, yeah, she's not even. She
left. She's a killer. She went to an appointment.
Yeah. I'll tell her. You guys can reach Jason on my Facebook page, my Facebook group, or just find him online, Jason Prieto. He's got a lot of business in Florida. Send your referrals to Winter Haven, Florida, or what areas do you service in Florida?
Kissimmee, Point Siena, Lakeland, Winter Haven. So Central Florida.
Okay.
Anything in Central Florida, if I can't help you, I could get somebody that can help you.
Awesome, man. Great job. Hey, I appreciate you putting yourself out there, brother.
Awesome. Appreciate you, brother.
I'll talk to you
Take
soon.
care. All right, you too. Thanks.